You're watching the RV Show USA, the country's #1 radio show about the RV lifestyle.
Everybody, I'm Alan Warren, your RV wingman, and this segment is brought to you by my friends at PPL Motorhomes. They're the largest consignment RV dealer in the country. On our guest line from PPL's mothership in Houston, Texas, is Scott Garlington. So, Scott, if people think that y'all only work when the weather's warm and nice, they have no clue about how you spend the time the rest of the winter, because it's been cold recently.
On last Saturday, when it was in the 40s and 30s and rainy and windy, we sold 14 RVs. It was a banner day for a Saturday to begin with, good weather or not. But in a day like that, they were out in full force. It probably has a lot to do with all the RV shows that we've been hitting. We've spent 2019, the better part of this year so far, hitting most of the bigger RV shows throughout the state. And we got the one coming up in San Antonio real soon.
Well, I know that I think word is catching on. I was at the Fort Worth show with y'all, at the big Houston show recently, and I think word is catching on that if you want to save some money, and there's nothing wrong with a new RV at all. I love new RVs if you get a good one. But, a good used RV, you can save a pile of money if you get a good one. And many times the bugs have been worked out of them.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of first-time RVers out there right now, as you well know. And this is a great place to start. Get a used RV. Kind of dip your toe in the pond and make sure that you're comfortable with the RV lifestyle. And if you are, you can step up to something nicer that's used, or, you can go new if you want to. But we always recommend start with something that's used, something that the kinks have been worked out on, and move forward from there.
What kind of RV, is there any one type that seems to be more popular right now going off the lot? You said you sold 14 of them last weekend.
We're moving a lot of the smaller trailers right now. A lot of people seem to be wanting to do smaller camping trips, and that may have to do a lot with the spring break coming up in the Houston area real soon. But they're wanting to just pack and go and spend a weekend out there and then come home and unpack and make it a quick, easy process. You can tow them with small SUVs. You can tow them with half-ton pickup trucks. And they're just easy to move around. And we seem to be moving a lot of those now.
And they don't cost that much money either. You can get a good RV for, way south of $20,000, a good used one.
Oh, you can get a good RV for less than $10,000. And one that's going to, have all the amenities of your larger 35 to 40-foot fifth wheels. I mean, they have everything you need now. They're a little smaller in space, but if you get a good generator, you can go off the grid and spend quite a bit of time camping.
Heck yeah. Well, why are people selling these RVs? Because, to have them on your lot, somebody has to want to sell them. Who's selling these smaller, very, very affordable RVs, and why?
Well, all different reasons. I mean, we have people coming in that are trading theirs in because they want to upgrade to something a little bit newer, something a little bit bigger than what they have now. We have a lot of people that come in and just want to sell the RV outright because it's that time of the year, and they say they'll come back at the end of the summer to look for another one. It's all various reasons, but the main one is that people are trying to upgrade. They want to find something different and stay in the lifestyle.
Tell me about the trade-in thing, because we don't talk much about that, Scott. I mean, I know that most of the time people are thinking about, just here, PPL, y'all sell my RV and give me my money, but a lot of people are trading. How does that work?
Well, we have created a program over the last few decades of our sales here in Houston, and we can come up with a pretty good idea of what your RV is going to sell at our store here. So we can certainly give you a trade value against the one that you're trying to purchase. And a lot of people here in Texas will save some money on taxes because you only pay taxes on the difference in the price. So a lot of people are very interested in those savings. And it works out pretty well for most people. Now, we do have to do a thorough inspection of the one that you're bringing in because we want to make sure that if there are any bugs that need to be worked out, we work those out with you in your trade value. So it's a three-step process, but it's a very smooth and easy process. It can all be done in one day when you come to purchase the one that you're going to take home with you.
You mentioned the word inspections. What about, I have people ask, can I get if I want to buy a used RV from PPL, but I want to get an independent third party to come out and inspect it, one of these inspectors that we sometimes talk about, can someone put a deposit down on the RV to be, so the seller knows they're very serious about it, to hold it for a while? How does that work, or tell me about it?
Well, once we put it under contract, we have certain addendums we can write into our contract. If they haven't driven it, we can put a test drive contingency addendum to it. If they want to have a third-party inspector come out, we write a mechanical contingency addendum into the contract. Most of our folks who are buying the motorized vehicles kind of take advantage of that opportunity because it's a good chance for them to check out some of the things that we don't check out at PPL. Our only restriction on those kind of things, Alan, are we can't allow the RV to leave our property. They have to be a mobile mechanic so they can, we'll put it out in our parking lot and give them plenty of elbow room, and we'll take them on a test drive if they want to do that. But it's not something we can let leave our property, but we absolutely welcome the opportunity for our customers to bring in a third-party mechanic.
What about, you mentioned that you have a lot of first-time buyers, and one of the concerns that people have is that, they get an over-enthusiastic salesperson that gives them too big of an RV for their half-ton truck or for their little SUV. What do y'all do to try to make sure that you match the trailer that they're going to buy with the vehicle they're going to tow it with?
Well, one of the parts of our contract that we write are questions about your truck. So if you're in there trying to buy a 41-foot toy hauler fifth wheel, and you come up and you say, hey, I've got this 4.6-liter F-150, we're going to tell you this isn't going to work.
Probably not going to work.
A bigger truck or a smaller trailer. So we like to work those issues out well before we get way into the process of getting the RV ready. And it's a terrible thing to find out on the day of closing that your truck isn't going to haul your trailer. So we can help you figure those problems.
You do that right up front. Diana was saying that y'all have got a big contest going on for the month of March. Let's spend a couple of minutes and talk about what the contest is and what do people need to do?
Well, as you well know, Diana likes to have events and contests like this all the time, and she's come up with the idea of people taking pictures in front of their RV with our 2019 PPL Parts Catalog, which you can order through our website at pplmotorhomes.com. Take a picture and post it on our website. And we've got a group of judges that are independent of PPL that are going to pick the one that they like the most, and we will send you a goodie bag from PPL. It doesn't matter where you are.
Why would I want the PPL Parts Catalog? I know why, but tell our listeners why, because, if you're an RVer, you got to have this catalog.
Well, it's a great reference for many different parts that you might need for your RV, not just the hardcore water heaters and ACs and things like that, but the fun stuff that you want to use to enhance the experience. And it is like the old Sears catalog. It is enormous, but it's full color, and descriptions are very complete on these parts that we sell. And if you don't want to do it through that, come in the parts store and just dig around for a couple hours, because we have a lot of things to go through over there, a lot of parts to go take a look at. And
they're free, Scott. That's the biggest thing. These are great catalogs, but they're absolutely free. Somebody can go on your website, order them, and then, hey, I have a question. Do I get points for creativity?
Absolutely, and I'll give you a little hint, and all of our listeners a hint. Diana loves pets. So if you can incorporate a pet into your picture, you might have an upper hand on the other folks that don't.
Okay, well-behaved children probably don't get categorized as pets. So, all right, listen, we got a call there, Scott.
Customers that call their kids pets.
All right, thanks so much for being with us. We'll send everybody over to your website, okay?
Appreciate it, Alan.
There, you take care. Y'all check them out, pplmotorhomes.com. They're our founding sponsors here on the RV Show USA, and nobody will treat you any better. If you want to sell your RV, they can sell it quick, put a bunch of money in your pocket. You want to buy a good used RV, they are the people to talk with. pplmotorhomes.com.
Hi, this is Goose from the RV Show USA, and these are today's winners to ensure you get your $50 gift card. Make sure you send an email to info@thervshowusa.com. And if you would like to enter to win a $50 gift card of your very own, head over to thervshowusa.com and sign up for our email list. And if you like this video and would like to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's right over there. And turn on the notifications so you will be notified whenever a new video comes out for the RV Show USA. And as always, thank you for watching.